It's Week 16 of the 2025 season, and we've got the Giants. Rocket on quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Giants and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the national. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that.
The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as well.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Down at the 31. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now back to throw.
They'll get this one complete to Atwell.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run. Here comes the rookie from Michigan State.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal.
One more time with Carter.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And now out come the Giants. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Washington on third down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That's quickly to Atwell on the slant.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open man is Atwell, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Dancing to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Carter is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Carter. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Tutu Atwell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carter straight ahead. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. A throw to the flat for Carter. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Let's go. On 3rd down, here's Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. No gain on the play that time as we have now reached the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Commanders Field. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
In motion, Slayton.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 67 yards.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former.
And New York set to take the field.
A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground. Carter.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Jamin Davis.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Carter once more.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
They'll give up the middle to Carter.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A handoff for Carter.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead.
Come on, set.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly